Hello guys, what's up? Ako nga pala si Jet Li. At sana supportahan nyo ako sa aking vlog. Gusto ko sanang mag-reaction video dito. Mag-subscribe kayo sa channel ko. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Tara, pagtawanan natin itong mga DDS. Let's go.
Kailangan tiyakin natin na yung mga nahuhuling drugs ay talagang sinisira. That's why I'm here today, just to see how the system works.
Oh, mga DDS, galit na galit kayo. Bakit? Kasi hindi na madidistribute sa inyo? Nakano, kawawa naman kayo niyan. Sunugin na.
Para very, very solid yung system natin from the capture and of the illegal drugs all the way until the destruction of the illegal drugs also. So ito pa, ngayon ko lang nakita ito.
Galit si Sarah niyan. Laking pera na nawala sa kanila. Paano na ang 16 na abogado?
So I was very interested to see. This will be, the chamber's temperature will be raised to...
Diyan ipasok yung mga yung sila Reroque, yan, pasok dyan. Sila Bantag, dapat dyan pinapasok. Dyan sa kulay green na yan, yan. Yan ipasok dyan, sunugin, rekta na, huwag na ikulong.
700 degrees Celsius, which is hot enough to destroy all of the active.
Mga pala guys 9.48 billion ng halaga ng illegal na droga na yan. Grabe laki, no? Kumpara, ayan pa lang malapit na matutukan yung nahuli ni Digong.
Elements within the drug. So after na-init na 700 degrees Celsius, hindi na, it will not be shabu anymore, it will not be marijuana anymore, it will not be any drug anymore. Hindi na talaga, sirang-sira na ito. So that's what we are here to witness. At this point, matagal pa ito, iinit pa ito for another 10 hours, no? 10 hours. Tapos mag-aantay tayo ng 12 hours bago palalamigin ulit para makita kung naubos na talaga.
Oh, di ba? Galing na lutuan nila, no? Anis. Kung kay Tatay Diggs kaya, may naluto bang ganyan? Parang wala akong nabalitaan. Yung nasa NBI, yung magnetic lifter, nawala. Ay, magic.
Yung ating sinunog. Kapag may nakita na may traces pa, ay babalik nila, uulitin na lang nila para talagang sirang-sira. Pero kapalagay ko, with 700 degrees, with that long period of time, 10 hours na linuluto, palagay ko makikita natin na sira na talaga yan. And that's why we are here today. So, I'm glad that the press is here para makita ninyo kung ano ba talaga ang sistema.
O, diba? Ang lupit! Sheesh! Mayroon pa ako papakita sa inyo, guys. Ano ba yun, ha? Ben.
We have raised alert level 3 in Iran and Israel. I have directed all concerned government.
O, ayan na. Ginagawa na ang gobyerno. Ewan ko ba sa inyo, mga DDS kayo? Gusto nyo, lagi na lang sa Pangulo ang kikilos. Mga cabinet secretary yan. Ang tatanga nyo talaga. Grabe. Grabe na yung kabubuhan nyo.
Government agencies to take the necessary steps to ensure the safe, timely, and orderly.
Tsaka isa pa, hindi naman lahat ng OFW gustong umuwi. Dahil ang dahilan nila, kaya nga sila nagsakripisyo para umangat sa buhay. Ayaw nilang umuwi. Kaya nga nagsasacrifice sila eh. Kung ano man ang mangyari sa kanila, nasa kanila na yun.
Return of our Filipino workers who wish to avail of the voluntary repatriation program.
Ayan na. May repatriation program na. Ano pa hinahanap nyo? Focus lang kami sa impeachment. Nakakain nyo na eh. Ha?
Secretary Hans Kakdak is in Amman, Jordan, and is scheduled to receive the first batch of 26 repatriates from Israel.
Pala guys, na yung 26 na yan ay pauwi na ng Pinas. Nasa Jordan na yata sila, Jordan. Tumawid ng Jordan.
At the King Hussein crossing. In Israel, we have already provided food packs and financial help to our kababayans. Many are staying in our migrant workers' office hostel with more space ready should it be needed. We are processing over 200 requests for repatriation, and we are moving quickly to bring them home, while others have opted to remain at work. We continue to monitor our OFW caregiver who remains in hospital, stable but still on oxygen support and a ventilator. We are in touch with her family and are making sure she gets the care that she needs. In Iran, our embassy is preparing for the repatriation of an initial batch of 8 Filipinos in the coming days. Upon arrival in the Philippines, they will receive immediate support from the government, including 150.
Wow! Sana all! 150? Pwede na. Pwede na magnegosyo. Saan mo pa yun yan? Hahanapin yan. Kung sa Saudi, magkano lang ang kitaan sa Saudi? Di ba? Maliit lang ang kitaan ng sahod sa Saudi. Sa Qatar, Bahrain. Yan, maliit lang din yan. Pwede na yan, din na masama. Pagka umupa ng tension sa pagitan ng dalawang bansa, pwede ka naman bumalik.
50,000 pesos in immediate assistance. Some accommodation, transport, and livelihood support with training vouchers to help them recover and to start again. And for those who choose to stay home for good, we will be there to help with skills training, job matching, startup capital, and support to begin a small business or find new opportunities.
Mukay dugong yan. Buta, todas pa kanyon. Pak!
I urge our fellow Filipinos to coordinate with our embassies in Tel Aviv and in Tehran. Please follow their guidance, inform them of your situation, and do not hesitate to ask for assistance. Your government continues to act and is ready to serve to protect your safety and well-being. Nothing is more important than the safety of every Filipino.
Di ba? Kita nyo, gano'ng galing ang Pangulo. Yes, sir. Galing. Hindi yung ngaw-ngaw kayo ng ngaw-ngaw. Hindi naman si Sarah. Ngaw-ngaw lang ngaw-ngaw. Pumunta ng Australia para i-promote yung bridge ng China. What the heck? Sabay. Yun yung sinasabi niyong hindi tourist spot. Ayan yun, hindi tourist spot. yan. Hindi yan tourist spot, sabi ni Sarah. Hindi naman talaga. Eh di wow. O, ayan po. Maganda naman siya dati. Nire-renovate lang talaga dahil sa matanda na. The bridge is considered by the government as a main tourist destination of Tacloban. The San Juanico Bridge also serves as an important role for both the tourism and economies of the island of Samar and Leyte by linking them. O, diba? May pakinabang yung San Juanico Bridge kaysa sa'yo. Inday. Sabi ko sa'yo, magtatanga-tanga eh. So, paano? Yun lang. Bye.